So it means I have to stay indoors for 7 days at least. I feel much better. So as a fun little photography challenge while in isolation, I decided to take this opportunity and go for a candid portrait that I had in mind for quite some time now. It's somewhere within this apartment. So the location for this picture is quite a small room within the apartment with, as you can see, very bad lighting conditions. But just to be clear, it's not this one. So instead, this is where it's gonna happen. A small bathroom. As you can see, the tricky situation here is the light is coming from above, creating the dreadful panda eyes, so the shadows on your eye sockets. So in order to mitigate this lighting situation, the goal is to put a small LED light source somewhere around here to balance the lighting situation. Okay, so what's the objective of this shoot? I basically want to capture a fleeting moment, a father-son moment. Every morning and every night I help my son brush his teeth at this exact spot. And I know it's something that won't last forever. And I think a large part of photography is documenting your own life and try to capture those little moments and remember them for times to come. So for a technical setup, I have attached this Joby right here. Camera will sit on top of this, and I will try to capture our reflection in the mirror for the picture. I'm going to go for a black and white picture because the lighting conditions in here are just awful. Black and white mitigates that to a large extent. Second one is I have to go high ISO, so I'm going to go for, I think, ISO 3200, something like that, because I need a little bit of speed to freeze the motion. Also, black and white helps to mitigate the potential noise that's in the picture. Setup-wise, in order to capture a bit of a candid moment, I will put the camera in interval. I will do 20 pictures each. Every 3 seconds a picture will be taken. It's a bit of spray and pray, so hopefully there is one picture that is to my liking and that captures the essence of the candid moment that I was referring to. Okay, so the shooting is done. And now let's have a look at the results in Capture One. So what you can see on the screen right now is a selection of a couple of images to illustrate a couple of points, see what I like, what I don't like, and how we solved a couple of the issues as discussed earlier. The first one, it was actually my first attempt. It was a bit more to the side than what I eventually landed on. This is one that I like for the expression, but as you can see, the focusing wasn't exactly on point. This is sharper than the faces itself. Now, the expression is cool, so from a candid moment point of view, this is one that I like. One of the things that I wanted to improve on is what you can see here as well. So there is a lot of shadow on my face here, and here the highlight is even is actually a bit harsh. So there's a lot of distance in exposure between my face and my son's face. Also, this foreground element is a bit distracting. So yeah, that's something that I also wanted to solve in another picture or in a later picture. This was actually my second attempt. So as you can see, the camera was positioned more behind us. Now, my head was on the right side here, blocking a bit of the view here, which wasn't ideal. And also here, very noticeable, you can see the shadows again. Very harsh on the face. The panda eyes are real in this case, so the forehead is good, but the eye area is in shadow. which isn't really that pleasing to look at. But what I like here is the fact that the foreground element and the reflection, they are more in sync with each other. So that's something that I just truly wanted to carry over to the next iteration of this picture. Another example here, the shadows in the air area. It's very explicit. Good thing here is there is some separation between the foreground shadowy area and the actual scene itself. So that's something that I wanted to carry over as well, to make sure that there is some separation between the two here. And then we added the LED light, which you can see here, which immediately solved a lot of the issues. So you can see here that the exposure on the faces is much better. To my surprise, actually, this picture even works in color, which was quite a surprise to me. But still, black and white is the way to go for this picture, I think. So then we're getting to the actual results, or the actual picture that I like best. This one is one that I particularly like. So nice separation between foreground and the reflection. Faces are nicely lit, nicely illuminated. The expression as well it's a candid moment. There is some happiness going on in this picture. It's a positive vibe that I get from this picture. Also nicely sharp enough. So this is really one that I like. And then the last one is a square crop, because my body was a bit too much in the wider frame. I can just show it. Like you can see here, all this stuff right here is just blacked out, which isn't great. So yeah, I cropped that out, went for a square crop here, and what I particularly like here is this is really a candid moment. It's within, it's during the action, I would say, and also I really much like his expression here, and the exposure on his face is also very nice. You can see a little catch eye as well in the eye here, which is nice, and the contrast between his face and my dark t-shirt also works very well for black and white. So this picture and this picture is what I like most. So yeah, this was basically it for this shoot. I hope it was entertaining, and I hope I can encourage you to document your own life as well, and try and find those candid moments in your own home or in your own surroundings, and take those memories with you. So happy shooting, and see you in the next one. Bye.